project is spread out over many states and many countries. I mean, the lady who made it, her name is Surrey. She's from England, and I'm here in Florida. So I decided to host a virtual tea party. I have slightly homemade broken up cookies, if you'd like one. I have my koala, Kelly. Yeah. And I have tea. So, I'd like to talk a little bit about being a budget Lolita. Now, for a lot of, Lolitas who have a little bit more money, it's brand is just a commodity. And, I don't have one piece of brand in my closet. Not one piece. And I don't really need it, honestly. I think it's handmade pieces, homemade pieces, things that you buy at thrift stores. It's all about the hunt for me. Trying to find sort of something that'll go with this outfit. Trying to find something just perfect at a thrift store. I mean, trying to find a petticoat was a 10-month ordeal for me. And often it's just taken for granted, to have brand, to have money for any Lolita. And it's very good. And I just sort of have a hole in my closet. Like, no one else can have it. I have everything I've gotten from a thrift store, from Walmart, from Target, and homemade things. It feels more personal for me, instead of just buying a set at a brand store, something that happens in 10 seconds that you bid on NBOK. And I have something that no one else has. I've made my own necklaces, I've made my own bracelets, I've made, all sorts of things, and the thing on my blog, when they do outfit rundowns and that sort of thing, nearly everything is handmade, homemade, vintage, blah, 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 blah. And it's kind of funny. So, being a budget Lolita is hard. It really is. Because you sort of have this yearning for brand. You sort of want it. You want to look more like a Lolita. And there honestly is a difference in the way that I look and the way that, say, angelic pretty models look. And I've seen street snaps in, in magazines and things, in the Gothic and Lolita Bible, where it looks like they just walked out of a modeling studio, and I really don't look like that. But this is my own personal style. And this is who I am. And no one else can have it. And that sort of makes me feel better about being budget Lolita. Also, I'm a young Lolita, which does make a difference, because not only can I only wear certain things in Lolita, I can only wear them on occasion, I can only wear them for these videos, for going out occasionally, and it does make a difference to how I feel in Lolita. It does feel more special when I put on Lolita, because it's not something I can just wear every day, it's not something I can just throw on, it's something I take very special care of. I hang everything up in my closet, everything like that, and it feels very special to be a budget Lolita. Also, being a budget Lolita does sort of change your perspective. For me, when I walk into any store at all, I instantly, sort of zone in on anything that can possibly be perceived as Victorian or Lolita or anything. I love going to antique shops. I love going to Walmart. I mean, I think when I walk through Walmart, I go, oh, if I made that alteration to that dress, I could make it a little bit more frilly, and if that top's perfect, it has a cupcake on it, that's very Lolita. And I'll sort of go through, and I'll just find just the tiniest things that Lolitas, I shouldn't say raised on brand, but who are used to brand, they just don't see that in common things. So, thank you for coming to my virtual tea party. I hope to see you next week, next Tuesday, obviously, and Have a nice night.